Hello and welcome to another update video about Brett. Brett continues to move in this, we can call it a channel or maybe even a bit of a descending wedge pattern here. Certainly some kind of a range, and so far our support area for this fourth wave pullback has been respected, and we are still holding way above the critical 7.5 cent level, which I explained in previous videos. So this fourth wave pullback is critical. Let's say the support area is critical for this fourth wave pullback. And in any wave 4 correction, we don't want the price to go below the 50% Fibonacci retracement, which, as I just explained, is here at 7.5 cents. Above that level, we have the 9.5 cent level. The 38.2 retracement level also very, very meaningful for a fourth wave. But I have to say we don't have to get there. Important is just that this is, for our scenario, that this here could be a fourth wave correction. This is the main support area, okay? And you can see that we're forming, I mean, some people might even call that a bull flag. It is a descending wedge pattern. It matches this wave 2 in wave degree. No, sorry, it's this one, okay? Even though I have to say that this bottoming structure isn't entirely clear, I can also call the wave 2 here, this 14th of May low. So it depends on whether I count it as a 1-2, 1-2 setup, which would be bullish, or a larger 1-2, which is a bit unclear. I decided to go for the 1-2, 1-2. Therefore, this wave 4 doesn't need to be massive, but because the wave 2 was sharp, the guideline of alternation indicates that if the wave 2 is a sharp correction, the wave 4 is usually a slow sideways correction. Could be a triangle, it doesn't look like a triangle, or just like a flat correction. And it looks like a flat correction, so it's more like sideways oriented. There are certain rules, 3 waves in wave A, then a 3-wave move in wave B, which might have topped as a so-called running flat correction. And we could now be coming down in the C wave. I'm not very convinced about this microstructure. So from an Elliott Wave point of view, this microstructure is not very clear, so low confidence, okay? But there are 2 ideas I have about this microstructure. So the main thesis is we're currently in a fourth wave. I mean, that is the idea. Okay, so that's one scenario. But within this scenario, we could say that either the wave 4 is still unfolding and we have seen a top in wave B. That would be one scenario which I could follow, that we might have seen the top in wave B. Unfortunately, the microstructure here in this section is far from clear. So I would not be surprised if we get a larger B wave, but at the moment there is one count where we can say the B wave has topped, but then I would need to see, for further confirmation, a break below 12.5 cents. And then we should see the price come down a bit lower, closer towards the 9.5 cent level. Why that? Because if we take the length of wave A, go to the top of the B wave, then the 100% extension level, which is a key target for wave C, come on, okay, it basically nearly overlaps with the 38.2 retracement. So if the B wave topped, we should see the price trend towards 9.5 to 9.7 cents. This is the wave count I'm watching for primarily. I don't, it's not like, oh, wow, this is, what I think is going to happen. It's not like that. It just seems to be the most probable one. These microstructures in corrections, they tend to morph. So I would not be surprised to see maybe the development of a larger B wave. What could be, but that's not expected at the moment, is that in our yellow scenario, the wave 4, don't worry, this is not yellow. Here. If the wave 4 might have bottomed already, okay? The wave 4 might have bottomed already. Now, if that is the case, then we're already working on that 5th wave to the upside, and we would be witnessing the development of a 1-2 setup. This is why I said to you, to really believe that we're coming down or get confirmation, I need to see that 12.5 cent level break, because until that level is broken to the downside, this here could be a 1-2 setup, which will develop into further upside, in wave 5 of an even larger 3rd wave. So that means I am watching here for this yellow count, but I'm not tracking it primarily. It's a reasonable alternative, but requires further proving. Condition for the yellow count is that we're holding 12.5 cents and minimally break out above 15.9 cents. So that's the update about Brett. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.